So I thought that for this afternoon meditation, again, you're welcome to practice as you wish, but for those who wish, I would like to invite us to meditate on different parts of ourselves. So including the parts of ourselves that we like, the parts of ourselves which we find so-so, and some aspect of ourselves that we don't hate, but that we don't quite like. So just as when we choose a difficult person, we don't choose the most difficult person in the world. We just choose someone we don't quite like very much. So maybe there's some aspect of yourself that you feel irritated by or ashamed of, or you're just not very friendly towards. So you don't have to figure this out now. But I'll bring these up in the meditation, and as usual, if anything gets difficult, too difficult, and you find that you're moving into more ill will, it's okay. If you feel resourced enough, you can stay with that and just notice how that feels. Or if you wish, you can just withdraw and go back to a general sense of kindness towards yourself, maybe towards your body, or even to the loved person if that feels soothing to do. So, let's begin as usual by gently closing our eyes and extending an attitude of friendship towards our bodies. Perhaps gently allowing your awareness to flow down through the body in your own speed. Inviting any tensions to gently loosen and relax. Giving your body time to soften. And the feelings time to open up in the same way that the curled up little fern takes time to open in the light and warmth of the sun. But the longer that warmth, that light shines upon the little fern, the more it starts to unfurl. So just exploring the body and any sensations you experience. With an attitude of kindness and warmth. Allowing yourself to start settling more and more deeply into this present moment. This new moment that's never arisen before. Really taking time to listen, as it were, to your inner world. And when you feel settled in your body, just noticing your mental world, noticing your mind. And perhaps bringing up any particular quality that you like about yourself. Anything you can really respect and appreciate. Perhaps imagining yourself when you're in the flow. When you're laughing or performing well. Maybe when there's a sense of gratitude. When you're being kind or patient. Offering a listening ear, being a friend. Really allow this part of yourself to be fully seen and appreciated. Maybe even rejoicing in these beautiful qualities that are there. And in your own way, start sending metta to this part of yourself. To this version of yourself in your flow, in your good mode. Part that is easy to love. Wishing yourself well, using your own words, whatever feels meaningful to you. Staying embodied, staying connected to any feelings that may arise, and allowing them to grow. Remembering to pause between each phrase to give your mind, your heart, the opportunity to experience the resonance, the emotion of loving kindness. just staying present without any expectation or demand. And then repeating another phrase, like planting a seed. Seed in very fertile soil. Continuing to connect to this liked version of yourself. Maybe bringing a picture to mind of yourself behaving in this pleasant way. And suffusing this part of yourself with loving kindness. Allowing yourself to receive your own love. If you wish, you can stay longer with this loved version of yourself. To keep on building the fire. Or if you like, you can bring to mind another version of yourself in a more neutral state. Maybe this is a part of yourself that you don't really notice or regard as good or bad. Perhaps a part of yourself you tend to ignore. Maybe you when you're feeling bored or just in your everyday mode, not particularly kind but not angry, just going about your day. Just bring to mind this version of yourself in your neither liked nor disliked mode. And see if you can offer yourself, this neutral part of yourself, some loving care. Staying connected to any feelings around the heart area or anywhere in your body that feel easy to stay with. As you continue to send yourself loving kindness, to wish yourself well. hard to stay connected to this ordinary part of yourself, see if you can notice the intentions that you have. Maybe you're at work, but you're basically doing your best. Or maybe you're not feeling very much at all and could use a hug, could use some care. Continuing to send metta to yourself in this neutral mode. Perhaps noticing if the feelings change. And for those who feel able and willing to try, even for a short time, see if you can connect with yourself in a state or with an emotion that you don't really like. Maybe you consider this a part of yourself that you're ashamed of or upset by, that you find hard to include. Perhaps when you're feeling impatient or embarrassed. Perhaps when you think that you're talking too much, being worried about something. Just bring to mind this version of yourself that you find hard to feel loving kindness towards. And see if you can connect to this version of yourself with a feeling of tender concern, of care for your own well-being. And gently continue to wish yourself well, opening your heart to this version of yourself. As though this part was standing outside in the cold and you were beckoning them in, reaching out to embrace even those unloved parts of yourself. Maybe the part that doesn't feel very loving at times. Can you extend your love towards him or her? Maybe it's a part of yourself from the past that didn't receive enough care. Just be very gentle, giving yourself time, trusting it's enough to have the intention to care. Maybe noticing if there are particular words or phrases that this version of yourself would like to hear. Just allow yourself to be creative, whatever works, whatever feels right at this time. And now gently, with a smile, returning once again to the liked part of yourself in your best possible state, or with some quality that's arising that you appreciate. And once again, sending metta to this part of yourself. And from this perspective, being connected to your goodness, your kindness, your generosity, whatever it is. Welcome in those other parts, the neutral and the dislike parts, to stand in the same room, as though you're embracing one another. These three different parts of yourself. That everybody has, that everybody shares. And finding a sense of perspective. Whatever arises is conditioned. Are any of us so different from anybody else? Just bringing it all together and sending metta to each and every part of yourself. And once again, each and every part of your body. Coming back into your body, noticing the feelings as you allow your awareness to flow from head to toe. Just letting the feelings and thoughts of metta subside as you just feel the body sitting, relaxed. And notice the effect of the meditation. How do you feel now compared to when you began? And why? How did you use your mind, your emotional intelligence and intuition? To calm and settle the mind, and to learn about your inner world. So I'll ring the bell maybe 3 times, and at the end of the 3rd ring, if you wish, you can gently open your eyes. Otherwise, you're welcome to continue.